Welcome to week 2 of The Score here live at Augustana College and the Ken Anderson Club. And guys, after a week away, I'm back. Thought it'd be in Indianapolis a little bit longer, but I don't know if you guys like the fact that I'm back or not, but I'm ready for some high school football. Say something nice.
One big happy family all back together again.
That's what we want people to think.
Well, we'd like to thank Mike Zapolsky and everybody here at Augustana College, including Dave Rath, for letting us use this beautiful facility, the Ken Anderson All-American Club, for the next 5 weeks now. We used it last week, but we're having all 6 weeks. Don't forget the Vikings open their season right here at Erickson Field tomorrow, 1 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, going to be a great day of college football here, but there was so much great high school football around the Illinois Quad Cities tonight, this Friday night. Great games in both the Three Rivers, the LTC, but we're going to start in the Western Big Six.
That's
and a
right.
Good one.
Absolutely. Well, let's get to the action, and we head to Sterling for a big battle between Geneseo and the Golden Warriors.
Sterling and Geneseo, the Golden Warriors, and Anthony Panicucci going up to shoot this one. Noah Ponte would punch that one in from a couple yards out, and Sterling would grab a quick lead in this one. More from the Golden Warriors. This time they will take to the air. And the quarterback decides to keep it. Nobody open, and Geneseo would get to the quarterback for a sack. Larry Johnson liking that. That was a turnover on downs. Geneseo moving downfield, but it would be Sterling causing a fumble, picking that ball off the turf to give the Golden Warriors the ball back, and then Sterling would punch one more in for a touchdown. 14-0 at that point. Let's check a final score in this one. It was all Golden Warriors, 41-0.
Let's head to Browning Field. Battle of alma maters, Corey. It's your alma mater, Moline, hosting my alma mater, Almond. This one, a good one throughout. We'll pick things up in the first quarter. This one, 3rd and 10. It's Jack Padding picking up 11. A big first down for Almond. They continue to move the chains. Early second quarter, same drive, Almond cashes in. It's Jake Matichak going in from 5 yards out on 3rd down. Almond grabs an early 7-0 lead. Second quarter now, Moline with some defense. Almond driving once again, and it's Trayvon Lee coming up with the big interception on 4th down. That gets Moline the football back late in the second quarter, and they would cash in. They go all the way down the field. Then with 10 seconds left in the half, it's Alec Ponder finding Matthew Bailey for the touchdown. 7-6, Almond led at the half. This one will go to overtime, tied at 14, and in OT we'll show you a final score. Zach Carpita gets it the touchdown. Almond goes on to beat Moline for the 2nd straight season, 20-14 in overtime. A good one at the Soul Bowl as Nick Welch and the UT Panthers hosting Rock Island. Plenty of offense in this one. Second quarter, Kane Smith takes the handoff and adds to an already huge night in the second quarter. He rumbles 42 yards all the way down to the 12-yard line. A few plays later, it's Smith once again. His 2nd touchdown already of the night. He would finish with 4 on the evening. 24-20 UT in front. Rock Island would answer back. Eli Reese will air it out to Jalen Brozovic. This one covers 51 yards down inside the 15. A few plays later, it's Reese calling his own number and cutting upfield, getting into the end zone. 5-yard touchdown, made it 27-24. Plenty of offense. We talked about Smith. Here's another touchdown, his 3rd of the first half. This one covers 22 yards. We'll check out a final. Plenty of offense, but it's Rock Island winning this one 54-38. Your final score.
One last stop in the Western Big Six. It is Galesburg welcoming Quincy to town, and the streaks run out to none other than Dior by Pop Smoke. I know Tom Kakert would be happy about that one. We picked this one up early on in the game. That's Grant Ayton keeping it. He makes a nice gain on the play and picks up the first down. They would cash in on that drive. He pitches it to Alex Egyptiaku. He'll take a flip into the end zone. They'd pick up a 7-0 lead. Next drive, facing 4th and 8. Ayton out with an injury. Tristan Legate steps in, taking the reins, and he fires a long ball 34 yards to Cohen Derry. He'd be down at the 3. Nice catch there, and a nice throw as well. Then Legate hands off to Damian Thomas to finish this one off. They take a 13-0 lead. This game was running late. Let's check up an updated score as it is the streaks leading 33-11.
Let's go to the Three Rivers now as Rock Ridge visiting Morrison. Both teams looking for a 2-0 start. Opening quarter, Morrison's defense making some big plays as Alex Anderson picks off this pass. He will go the other way, returning this one deep into Rocket territory, setting up the Mustangs offense. Then they would face a 4th and goal, and Wyatt Rudsell with a sack for the Rockets. That would be a turnover on down, still scoreless. Rock Ridge will move right down the field. Braden Deem keeps it, goes up the middle, picks up a first down to the 10-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal. After a timeout, Deem calls his own number again, and he gets into the end zone. 7-0 Rock Ridge, and this one would go the way of the Rockets as they win tonight, 34-22. Now let's make the trip over to Fulton as the Steamers welcome in Orion. Second quarter, Fulton already up 14-0. Orion driving. Caden McGuffey finds Quinn Hoftender over the middle for a big gain and a first down into Steamers territory. But on the very next play, Jacob Jones would jump the pass, picking this one off, keeps the feet in bounds. Great catch. The Steamers take over. Just before the half, Connor Barnett would hit Kyler Pessman over the middle. He would get out of bounds and into field goal position, and with 6 seconds left in the half, Andy Kunyaj with the 27-yard field goal. 17-0 Fulton, and this one would go the way of the Steamers. They win tonight 45-14.
Let's stay in the Three Rivers. We go to Kiwani. Coach Swanson and the Boilermakers hosting Erie Prophetstown in this one. Early on, it is the home team looking good. Keontis Patterson with the nice run into enemy territory. We move along. Same drive. It is Jacob Grundy's with the nice play for Erie Prophetstown on defense. He comes up with the tackle for a loss. More defense this time from Kiwani. Ball goes on the turf. James Connor recovers for the home team, and they would capitalize. Boilermakers go to the air. Will Bruno to Nico Powell for the touchdown. Nice catch. We'll show you a final score in this one, or an updated score. Last we heard, Erie Prophetstown leading Kiwani.
Nice.
Actually, Kiwani now ahead, 21-14. Everything's changing late in the Quad City area.
All right, Sherrard celebrating their home opener, and it's the Tigers welcoming Riverdale to town. We pick this one up in the second quarter. Sherrard leading 8-0, but it is Riverdale muscling their way. That's Eli Hind picking up the first down. Later on the same drive, they would cash in. This time it's Gage Hugar. Looks and then connects with Cole Jennings on a nice pass here, and later a nice catch as well for the touchdown. They'd go for 2 and tie it up 8-8. Still in the second quarter, 4 minutes to go, and it is Sherrard's Eli Bernier taking this one all the way to the house. We'd go to the 2-point conversion, and they would get it. They'd take the lead 16-8 at that point. Let's check out a final score in this game from Sherrard. Great game out there. It is Sherrard with a big win, 30-8, the final.
One of the best rivalries around the area and our side of the state. Taking center stage is Spring Valley Hall hosting Princeton. Picking it up, start of the second quarter, Princeton leading 35-0. It's Augie Christensen, the run on the left side, and that would set up a touchdown to make it 42-0. Next possession for the Tigers, more of the same. This time it would be Drew Harp taking it in for the short touchdown. It's now 49-0. Then on Princeton's next play, fourth quarter, Carson Etheridge pushing the pile, and somewhere along the way that ball pops out.
Woo!
Hall would recover. Let's check a final score in this one. This one, all Tigers, as they go on to win big in this one, 49-3.
Tigers are really, really good. More on them coming up in your stockpile stats tonight. We'll move on. We'll head about 12 miles east. Monmouth Roseville kicking off their season with a trip to St. Bede. Second quarter in this one, down 7-0. Carter Russell looking for some tough yardage, but yardage tough to come by early on against the St. Bede defense. Speaking of defense, Monmouth Roseville, some nice defense right there as Aiden Davis and Colton Russell combined for the tackle for a loss. Monmouth Roseville goes to the air. It's Silas Braun to Russell. This one will cover about 20 yards, but it's not to be on this night. We'll check out a final score, and it is St. Bede pitching the shutout. They win this one 27-0, your final score. And we are just reaching halftime here on the score. Plenty to get to from the Ken Anderson Center here at Augustana. Up next, a trip to the Lincoln Trail.
As we take a look outside at Erickson Field, there'll be football played here tomorrow at Augustana at 1 o'clock. That, of course, is what we're looking forward to tomorrow, but tonight we're looking forward to those stockpile stats of the night.
Are we?
We are.
Okay.
The score will return
I'm sold.
right after the break.